because I got motherfucking receipts and we can post some more if you want. Brandi is Jordan's side chick who he has been fucking while I was pregnant. She claims she didn't know anything and she would never do anything trifling. Let's talk. First of all, y'all did not start fucking in May after my son was born. You started fucking Jordan in February. Well, I was, what would that have been, like 8 months pregnant? And I know when you started fucking him because he hit up somebody that you used to fuck, who I won't name because it's a well-known person and I'm not going to throw that person under the bus. But he hit that person up and said, is it cool if I smash this bitch too? Because I know you fucked and we're friends, right? And he said, yeah, it's a side piece. Go ahead, do whatever you want. Started fucking you in an Airbnb that he had rented out as a studio while I was pregnant since he couldn't play loud music in our apartment, but had you in there getting smashed the whole time. Now, bear in mind, while my housekeeper comes to clean this Airbnb for these motherfuckers, there's nobody in there the whole time but Jordan and his couple of little friends. She cleans every single room. No one's in there. Leaves, says goodnight, forgets her vacuum, comes back in, and who's sitting on the couch looking like a ghost? Brandi. You were sitting in there. You were. You, girl, you were in there, hiding from my housekeeper for an hour while she cleaned a whole house that you knew you shouldn't be in. We're fucking a whole man that was living with a whole girlfriend, pregnant with a baby that he asked for. That's the shit you were doing. And you knew what was going on. You knew we were together. Or why the fuck were you hiding? Tell me that. Why were you hiding? I know when y'all started talking. Ben knew when y'all started talking. Caught you out there, went off about the shit, tried to do the best thing since I was already pregnant. I kept my pregnancy hidden the whole time. I never wanted to keep my pregnancy hidden the whole time. I thought once I started showing that I would be able to announce it and be happy, but this man kept saying that he was dropping an album and that he didn't want my baby announcement to interfere with his album and whatnot. And I was trying to be supportive and was cool and went along with this like an idiot and missed out on a lot of shit. A lot of shit that I missed out on trying to support this man. Fuck this man. While you had this girl hidden in an Airbnb, while I'm sitting at home pregnant, alone, thinking, you know what, I'm not going to say shit because I'm trying to be supportive. I don't want to seem like I'm nagging or harassing, whatever the fuck. Don't be nice to people, y'all, because they will take advantage of your kindness. This bitch knew very well what was happening. We had a huge fight. I'm not even going to get into what happened at that fight. I will spare you, Jordan. I'll spare you that. I'll spare you that for now. I leave because I got scared and came to LA. He begged me to come back. I came back 5 days later, go up to our apartment, and I see all my shit has been put, all my personal photos of my family and shit in our bedroom has all been put in my son's nursery with the door locked. Weird. So I go into his side of the closet and I see that there is a girl's little roll-along suitcase in there with some makeup and dirty old trashy underpants. You need to buy new drawers too, girl, now. Come on now, because those shits were raggedy. I will give you $50 and you can get 5 for $50 from Victoria's Secret now, okay? So this is what happened, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know who this bag belongs to. He's like, it's just a model. I have some models in the house right now because I knew that we were about to move out anyway and get a house because fuck this apartment. That's all it was. Obviously, I'm not a dumb bitch. I know that you're doing some weird, suspect, fucked up shit, but I can't know who the girl is, so I couldn't do much about it at the time, right? So I go back to LA, and he's still coming, still fucking me. Just fucked this motherfucker last week, actually, swearing that you're in love with me and that we're working on a family. We're getting a house in Atlanta next month, right? And fuck this shit. I shouldn't be in LA anymore. We're gonna be a family. Fuck Brandi, right? You don't talk to Brandi. That's what you said to me 2 days ago. Fuck that bitch. She ain't shit. She was just a bitch you were fucking because I wasn't talking to you and you were lonely and bored. That's what it is, right? That's what you just said 48 hours ago about this bitch. Anyway, back to Brandi and her trifling ass and her lying bullshit. And don't get me wrong, we're holding my baby daddy accountable too, but I just want y'all to know she is a trifling ass bitch too. Do not listen to what this bitch is saying, okay? You knew damn well you were fucking a man with a pregnant girlfriend. Knew damn the fuck well. Damn well. He comes out here begging to be with me. I block him. I block him. We get in a fight, I block him because he's not doing what the fuck I want. I don't think he's doing shit. Hi, Raven. And yeah, and Raven went and checked this bitch. Raven was there. She pulled up to the house. She was there. She knows. Ask Raven. She's on here. She's on here. We could have beat your ass, but we didn't. I didn't do that to you. I let you leave thinking, you know what? Let me let this girl leave because it's really him that's trifling. And now she knows. Now she knows maybe she'll stop doing the shit. She never stopped doing the shit. Never did stop though. You never did stop. Calls me when I blocked him from all the numbers he could call on. Calls me from this dumb motherfucker calls me from her number. This bitch lets this man call me to beg to be with me from her fucking number. Raven spared you because we were gonna beat your ass at 3 o'clock in the morning. And instead you just were out there with no shoes on the street at 3 a.m. looking fucking stupid like a trash bag whore that you are. That's what the fuck happened. That is what happened. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into Miss Brandi, who didn't know and would never do that. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Oh, who is Brandi? She's a side chick. That's who she is. A side chick that, like all side chicks, claims that she didn't know and she would never do that. You know my character. I know your character, bitch. So let's talk about your motherfucking character. Let's talk, because I told you so many times that this was what was going to happen if y'all kept on with your bullshit. So here we are. Let's tell everybody about your fucking character. Calls me from this bitch's phone, thinking that I won't do some reverse call detective lookup shit. I do. I see whose name this number is that he's called me from. Weird. Brandi. Look it up online. I see this bitch. I hit her up. Messaged her. Hey, you know, what's up? Are you talking to my boyfriend? What does this bitch do? Blocks me. Blocks me. Didn't hit me back. Oh, who? What? No, you blocked me. Blocked me straight away because you were caught out there again. Block me. You knew what the fuck it was. So all I could do is hit up Jordan, ask him what the fuck. Nothing. It's nothing. That's just my friend. That's just my homegirl. I know it's not just your homegirl because you got a type, motherfucker. You got a type. Brandi looks just like your ex Ruby. Please, I know that you're fucking her. I'm not dumb. I'm not done. Onyx is having a nap right now. He's having his mid-morning nap, so he's good. He's in his room. That's why we're doing this now. And when he wakes back up, I'm going to be with my son on Christmas. So anyway, you knew damn well, right? Already get called out. Already hit this bitch up. She blocks me. He swears he's not talking to her. It's not anything like that. It's done. It's done. Keeps coming around, keeps coming to LA, keeps fucking me, keeps flying me out, saying he loves me. We're working on it. He's sorry he can't be around as much as he wants to. He's working on his album, but he's going to be there and be a dad. It's about to drop. It's about to drop 100 million times. You feel bad for his fans. Bitch, feel bad for me. Because this whole time he hasn't been a dad while we've been waiting for his album to drop so that he can apparently be a fucking father, which is a lie. Which is a lie. Okay, so it goes on. It keeps going. It's not even the end. So I show my housekeeper. She's in LA with me. She left too. I say, do you recognize this girl? On her profile. She said, yes. That's a girl that was hiding in the closet. Hiding in the closet back in March in the Airbnb. So we know that it was you. We know when you were around. We know that you knew. And you blocked. And you do weird suspect shit. You knew damn well what was going on. Then he swears this is done. I really think it's done. Things are going cool with us. I'm about to get on a plane and go back to Atlanta with him. Suddenly I'm on my TikTok. And I see all of his fans saying, oh, y'all broke up. Y'all broke up. I'm like, things are cool with us at the moment. We've been going good. Like, why are they saying we broke up? I see a comment underneath that says, oh, why would you say they broke up? Another fan of his is saying, oh, because he's got a girlfriend in Atlanta, Brandi. I know the name Brandi. This name rings a bell. Yeah, I'm big mad. I'm big mad because this motherfucker want to lie. And there's no need to lie. I've never chased you. Never chased after you. You are the one that be lying, leading people on. Anyone that has a kid would understand. Like, you want to do the best for your family and try to keep your family together. And when it feels like that your son's father is really trying, you want to give them a chance to try. You do. So that's why I've still been around. I love this motherfucker. Of course I do. He's my son's father. So that's why I've still been around listening to his bullshit, really believing the hype. And I shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be. I could do way better, you're right. So anyway, comes around, I click on this girl's page. I see he's posting this bitch is posting all these pictures in our apartment. All these pictures in our apartment, doing little photo shoots in there and shit. Sitting on his lap in my chair that I still haven't come to collect and shit. Letting her wear his jewelry and shit. So I confront him about it right there on the spot. What the fuck is this? Oh, those pictures are old. Those are old pictures. I don't fuck with that bitch. I don't fuck with that bitch. She's just a side hoe. I don't even fuck with that bitch, baby. No, I would never. I don't have a... No. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Bullshitting. So I hit her up. I commented on her own page on the picture that you posted in our house and said, it's cute to see that you're still fucking other people's men. What did she do? What did she do? Deleted the whole post straight away. Blocked me straight away. So I knew, okay, cool. So y'all still fucking, you know what it is. You know what it is. Somehow she unblocks me a few days later and I see this shit, right? And I just had a feeling to look at her page. Like, I don't really believe that this is done. So I look at her page and she's back in our elevator posting Instagram stories. I'm like, okay, cool. So you want me to see this shit. Meanwhile, while she's posting these Instagram stories, this man is in this bed right here with me, fucking me in this bed, saying he's in love with me and shit, while this bitch is posting shit in the elevator. So I'm like, I don't know. I think that she's there, but I'm all the way in Atlanta. So I called my friend Raven. I said, Raven, can you go over to the house since I'm on the lease and go inside and see if this bitch is in there? Because I feel like she's trying to sub me. So my friend, being my friend, goes over there at 3 o'clock in the morning, opens the door. Who's in bed? Who's sleeping in bed? This bitch Brandi is in there. Gets kicked out in her drawers. I have the whole video. We can post the whole video if you would like. Brandi, Miss Brandi that doesn't know. Of you, I'm sorry, and we were really going to beat the shit out of you. I'm sorry, I didn't know. He lied to me, I didn't know. You did know, that's why you kept blocking, but then wanted to be a little smart bitch and tried to subtweet and shit, right? I told you that shit. I told you this is what was going to happen. I tried to spare you. I really tried to spare you. I posted some of the video on my Twitter, and I'll post the whole thing if anyone want to keep going with it, if she want to keep lying. Why would you leave in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. saying that you're sorry, and collect all your shit and walk out of this man's house without your shoes on if you thought that you were supposed to be there? Got our whole dog, me and this man's whole dog that I trained, bam. My nanny just told me this morning, I saw what you tweeted last night. I saw the girl's picture. I have to tell you, I don't want to get in trouble, but while he was here last week, he was on FaceTime with this girl with a dog, and it's that girl. So you have the whole dog that she's got our whole dog babysitting this dog in Atlanta right now while you're here fucking me in LA. Planning a trip to Aspen. I'm looking like a dumb bitch right now with fucking snow boots in LA. Like, shit is so lame. And I'm madder at him, but I just want to clear this bitch because she's lying like shit. You knew damn well what the fuck was going on after that whole thing happened and you were out on the street. And I showed you all his text messages saying how you ain't shit. He doesn't give a fuck if you die. You're just a side chick. Showed you those all on FaceTime. You saw them all. Said, okay, I got it. I thought it was done. He swears it's done. It's over with. Right? No, it's not done. Because then a week later, the day before I'm supposed to come back out to Atlanta, I see she's still posting videos. I say to Jordan, what the fuck is this? They're old videos. She's obsessed with me. She won't stop posting old videos. She banks all these videos and posts them. She won't stop posting them. I said, oh, when's this bitch gonna run out of videos, man? When's she gonna run out of videos, Jordan? Nobody believes that shit. So I hit her up again. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is up with this shit? She thought that shit was funny. Thought it was funny. And I can keep going. I'm going to leave some shit out of that conversation that I won't talk about, but we could talk about. Told her about some other shit about my son and everything that was happening. We won't get into that, but we can get into it in a day or two. If you dare say shit back, let's talk about it. Because you know what I sent to you and you know what you saw. And you still kept fucking with this man. So then this man's been coming around claiming that we're going to be together, family, blah, 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 right? This man's been coming around, barely there for his son the whole time. Has such a problem with the fact that I said that we broke up and that I'm raising Onyx by myself because he doesn't want to look like a bad dad. But yet you were never around. Never around. Never around. Never around. Been here for 3 weeks. Seen his son one time for 2 hours. The rest of it just comes around every 4 days for like 20 minutes. Hey and bye. That's what you do. Claims shit's gonna change when your album's out. But the whole week that you were here, you were secretly calling this bitch. Now that I know, I don't give a fuck. That's why we on here. Let's expose. Let's expose both of y'all trifling shit. Let's expose it now. Okay? This man plans a trip to Aspen with me. 248 Santas. Wants to dress up as an elf. Christmas trees and shit. I don't get my house decked out for Christmas. No Christmas tree or anything. I think I'm going to Aspen. Tells me 48 hours before we're supposed to go. I don't want to go to Aspen anymore. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like going to Aspen because my album's coming out. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm not trying to be a hater. He wants to be somewhere popping. He changed his mind. His album's coming out. I let it live. I let it rock. I was like, okay, cool. He said, we're going to plan something else for Christmas that's so special. Okay. Doesn't plan shit. Doesn't plan shit. Doesn't do shit. Comes over here Christmas Eve at 9 o'clock at night. I'm going to Atlanta in the morning. And you guys can come tomorrow morning too, because we're going to have Christmas in Atlanta. Now, I edit all my videos. I have an edit bay locked all week. I have to edit and work. I said, I can't just get on a plane 9 hours before I'm supposed to go somewhere. Like, I have actual work and things I have to deliver. I've got to edit videos. How am I supposed to do this shit from Atlanta? Like, it's over Christmas, editing suites closed. Like, I don't know if I can get that done. I have work I need to deliver in time. I need to see if I can get it together. Begs me, please, please, I need to see my son on Christmas. Okay, you know what? I don't want to be here alone on Christmas either. I want to be together as a family too, because things have been going cool between him and I. So I want to be together as a family too for Christmas. So I'm like, all right, let me rearrange my whole week and let's get on a plane. I look at the flights. There's no commercial flights though. I told him that before he got on the plane. Hey, there's no commercial flights. The only way that we're going to be able to get out there if you get on this plane right now is if you get a jet. I'm going to get a jet. Don't worry. I got you. Don't worry. We'll get a jet. No problem. No problem. I already know. I already knew that. I'm going to get you a jet in the morning. Okay, cool. Sleeps the night here on Christmas Eve. Leaves out, calls me in the morning. Y'all still getting on the jet? I said, yes, we're still getting on the jet, right? I send him the jet. Sent it to his manager. No, nothing booked. No booking. Nothing booked. Weird. Agent calls me. You're going to lose the pilot to the plane if you guys don't book in the next half an hour. He has another route that they want him to fly on Christmas Eve instead. Call Jordan. Yo, we're going to lose the plane. We won't be able to see you at all on Christmas. This is what this motherfucker tells me. I'll be there in spirit. Really? Your son's first Christmas, you'll be there in spirit because you knowingly got on a plane knowing that would mean that me and him were stuck here in LA by ourselves with no tree, don't have a fucking Christmas dinner plan, can't get to my family because they're stuck in Australia. You have other family members. He has grandparents, grandma, grandpa, uncles, aunties, cousins in Atlanta that he should be seeing, that want to see him on Christmas, that can't be with him, and we're here alone right now because your ass is trifling as fuck. It was so weird that you suddenly wouldn't get the plane. I'm like, what the fuck is this about? I said to him, you're a fucking deadbeat for this shit, and fuck you. I'm gonna take you to court in January and we can sort out a formal agreement because I'm done with this shit. Done with this motherfucking shit. Oh, really? Word? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's it. Cool. So I just get an inkling that he's still fucking this bitch, Brandi, right? So when his album is about to come out last night, I'm already pissed about the Christmas shit, but I'm like, let me let it rock because I'm not trying to suck the joy out of everything. And I know everybody's going to try to say that I'm a hater for this shit, even though really it's just that I'm trying to go hard for my son. I think that he should have a father that's in his fucking life, especially when you plan to have this baby with me and have been claiming that we're still a family who's working on shit all year, wasting my goddamn time while you've been secretly fucking a side chick and claiming she isn't shit, but apparently she's looking after your dog and this, that, and the motherfucking third. She knew damn well what was going on, and you didn't stop fucking him after he had his baby, ma'am, Miss Ma'am. I know when, because girls all talk, Girls will talk, and other guys you fuck that he hit up about that shit have spoken about it. So I'm well aware of more than what you think that I know. I know more than you think I fucking know. Girls always do. If I'm asking the question, if any bitch is asking the question, we already know the answer. I know a lot more than you think, Brandi, and I know that you knew. I know that you knew very, very well. Very early into it, you knew from Jump Street, and you definitely knew after May, because I have hit you on this shit 100 times and told you. You wanted to send me back crying, laughing emojis. You think the shit's funny, so let's all be clowns. Let's all be goofy on the internet today. That's what we're going to do. Since you claim that you would never do that to someone's baby mother, you don't get in the middle, and you're not on some home-wrecking shit. You're super on some home-wrecking shit, though. You really are, though. You are a liar. And he is too. Y'all both accountable. Both be accountable for the shit. There's no reason for you to have to lead people on. People always leading the baby mother on and claiming you are still in love with them and all this, that, and the third. Men love to do that shit. I see that shit. Now, I promise you, I am not obsessed with this man. I do love this man. I'm not obsessed with anybody, though. I deserve better. I'm good. I'm off it. You are the one that keeps shit hanging by a thread all the time because you're always dangling the fact that we'll be a family together like a carrot. Who wouldn't want their son to be in a household with a mother and father? Who wouldn't want that? So of course I'm going to try. Like, you really take my kindness for weakness and really think because we have a kid, we're together forever. I'm never going to leave. I might fuck around sometimes, but babe, didn't you just say this last week? I would never put that shit on the internet. I would never put no bitch that I went and smashed on the internet. I would never put this bitch on the internet. Okay. That's not what I'm seeing, though. That's not what I'm seeing, though. Cool. I told him, this really what you're going to do. You're going to not be there for Christmas for your son. That's it. You're about to leave us stranded in LA with not shit and go off, have a little party, have your album party. Cool. I see this bitch. I'm proud of you. Love you. On her stories at this man's album release party. Trifling. That's why I decided to do what I did and go the fuck off, because I'm tired of this shit. I am tired of this shit. I promise I do not give a fuck. Y'all want to be together, be together. He's going to do the same shit to you. How you get them is how you lose them. And you know how the fuck you got him. You know how the fuck you got him. And you're not even the only one. I could name 6 or 7 other girls that he fucks while he's fucking you even right now. But I'm not even going to expose those girls because really it's his fault. And I'm only exposing you because you wanted to do this shit in everyone's face, Brandi. So now you're in the mix. I will spare the others, but please know you're not even the only girl that he fucks. Not even the only girl. But, crazy. Wild as fuck. Shit is so lame. It's just lame. Please know these 2 people knew exactly what they were doing. You've been doing it while I was pregnant. This man didn't even come to see his son be born. He went to Philly to play the PlayStation with little Uzi. He thought that was more important than seeing his son be born. And I had a scheduled C-section, by the way, because my son was so big that they were like, you can't have a natural birth. I'm not still with him, in case you're wondering. No, I'm not still with him. I have to go do business. I didn't want to be a hater. Let him go out there. They thought my son wasn't his son, his fans, because he wasn't there the weekend that he was born. Yeah, I know, because he isn't shit. Not because he's not his son. Not because he's not his son, though. Just because you wanted to play the PlayStation, though. Who misses their first son being born? It's COVID. He's the only person you can only pick one person during COVID when you're having a baby to be on your approved list. Of course, I picked my son's father to come and be there, but he was busy apparently. Imagine spending time playing PlayStation with your friend instead of seeing your first son be born. Make that make sense. I can't. And y'all can say what you want. I'm never writing a song about this. Don't worry. I have nothing to promote. Don't worry. I'm just pissed the fuck off and I'm tired of it. I've been so nice, like, behind the scenes, trying to wait for this man to get his shit together. He's never going to get his shit together. The only thing that he cares about is what the world thinks of him, because he's a fucking narcissist. So I want the world to know the way you really are today, and maybe you can be accountable, and maybe you can be a better dad, and maybe you can do the shit that you say you're going to do, because every single part of this year has been bullshit, and every single thing this man said would happen has not happened. I'm done with this shit. So since you care so much about the world, what the world thinks, and I know you're looking at all your tweets because your album dropped, look at this shit and maybe be accountable, because I know it's not just me that thinks that what you are doing and what you have done all year, and the girl too, it is wrong. There's no need to lead somebody on, especially when I have a kid. Like, yo, I just want to live my life and be happy and love somebody that loves me. And if that's not you, it's all good. Keep it pushing. I've said it a million times. But you want to come back every time. Please don't. I don't want you to ever be with anybody else. I love you. It's us forever against the world. And I really was being a dumb bitch because I have a child with this man. Not no more though. It's cool. That's why I did what I did last night. Like, it's cool. I'm just about to end it all. And I'll be I'll be that baby mother that you hate. Cool. As long as you're accountable, and as long as if that makes you actually do the things you need to do for your son, then I'll be that bitch that you hate so much. Go cry about it with Brandi and feel sorry for yourselves. You know what the fuck you were doing, both of you. Y'all ain't shit. Ain't shit. I've sold a lot of albums, millions, and had #1 hits in my time. And I was 24, 25 when that was all happening too. The same age that he is. He asked to have a family, begged to have a family. Begged to have a family with me. And then as soon as I got pregnant, it was kind of like this motherfucker thought that he just had me forever, almost like I can treat her like shit now because she's pregnant and she's stuck. He was never that way. During our relationship before my pregnancy, he was really great. I really loved this man, and I think that I held on to, even though he was treating me like shit during the pregnancy and after, I really romanticized the way our relationship used to be, and held onto that like good part of him, hoping that he could be that way again, you know, and hanging on to his every word and his promises about how he was going to be that person again and be that man that I needed him to be for our family. Even in my prime, I never had to treat my family like shit, ever. Sometimes I had to compromise on shit when you're busy like that, sure. And sometimes I had to miss some things, but never to this level. It's not necessary to be this way and also be successful. You don't have to treat your family like shit to be successful. To be #1, you don't have to be trifling as fuck. You're just trifling as fuck because you want to be trifling as fuck. That's your choice. You made your choice. I told you what would happen if you kept being trifling as fuck, both of you. And you got caught out there again. You got caught out there again last night. And so now the world can know about the shit. Shit is so lame. Lame as fuck. Come sign your son's birth certificate, please. I've asked you so many times, your firstborn son. Could you please come and sign your son's birth certificate? I would love that. Would love it. Shit is so whack. And even whacker is all the straight fucking men trying to defend this motherfucker. So lame, but I'm not surprised. And I don't give a fuck. If I really gave a fuck, I wouldn't have said what I said. I wouldn't be on here saying what I said. I have had a motherfucking enough. Of course I still love this motherfucker. This motherfucker was still fucking me up until 5 days ago, saying he was in love with me. I have a baby with him. That's why I'm so pissed the fuck off about how deep this whole thing goes. So lame. And I have receipts. Brandi, shut the fuck up. Let's post more if you want to. And don't make Raven and me talk about who you used to fuck and when y'all started fucking and how we know when you started fucking. Because me and Raven will expose you. Me and Raven will expose because we have receipts. So please shut the fuck up. Raven knows. Raven came to the house. You were there in bed. got kicked out like a fucking whole prostitute on the street, 3 a.m., looking like a dummy. Looking like a dumbass bitch. I posted some of the video of her getting kicked out at the end. We can post the whole thing if you want to, but I look kind of ugly in it while I'm screaming at her, so I tried to just like post the bit where I didn't look so ugly, but we can post the whole thing later if you want to keep going. Shit is so lame. Shit is lame. I really don't understand how you can ask to have a baby with someone, and then when that baby is actually here, you think that you just don't have to be a father because he is a baby and he can't remember stuff. So men don't have to be fathers until the kid's 2 or 3. They just get left with the mothers to take care of them all the time. Cool. Shit is so lame. And y'all lame as fuck if you defend this man, and y'all lame as fuck if you defend this bitch, because they knew what the fuck it was. She's not the only bitch, but she's the most trifling of all of them, so we're gonna put them both on blast today. That's it. Shit is lame. I'm done with it. And I wish you would say something, Jordan. I wish you would, because you know that I could say so much worse about you. So much worse. And you know that I have receipts, and I know you know I have receipts. So I wish you would say shit about me. Say shit. Say a motherfucking thing about me. I dare you. And I'm gonna put all that shit out there. All the rest of the shit out there. And it's not no cheating shit. I'm gonna put all the other shit out there. And your friends ain't shit too, because they all follow this bitch and know what's going on and allow it to happen. Y'all all aren't shit. All of you aren't shit. Fuck you and fuck your motherfucking friends and fuck this bitch. Suck a dick and die. That's it. Merry fucking Christmas. By God damn. It's 10:30. I'm about to go clean up all the wrapping paper in my living room and find somewhere to get some food, wake my son up, and enjoy the rest of my Christmas. But I hope you're having a great album release, and I hope your album does so well.